kids! So, we are in my summer house. I've called it the Wendy house. And it's great. It's quiet and it's like a little den. It's really cool. And we've made it big enough that we can have sleepovers in here, which is ace. So, I'm going to bring the devotionals from here mostly probably because it's nice and quiet. And I can see my garden. And yeah, it's like a proper little den. I always loved dens when I was growing up. I always used to make them under the dining table with a blanket. So yeah, here we are. Our devotional today is called Don't Sweat It. You sweat. Proverbs 29 verse 11 says, a foolish person loses his temper, but a wise person controls his anger. On a hot summer day, like we had a few days ago, you've probably noticed this wet stuff dripping down your face. It's called sweat, and it's your body's own built-in air conditioner. Sweat comes from the 2 to 4 million sweat glands you have all over your body. Most of them are on your hands, feet and face. That's interesting. You see, your body needs to stay at about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. You work in Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. To keep up its necessary functions like breathing, digesting food and making new cells. But when you've been exercising or it's just been really hot, your body can get too hot and make you sick. That's when your brain tells your body it's time to cool off. And the sweat glands get to work, making a watery liquid that jets out through the pores or tiny openings in your skin. As the sweat evaporates into the air, it cools your skin. Pretty cool, huh? But our bodies aren't the only thing that can get too hot. Our tempers can too. It's easy for little things to make us angry, whether it's knocking over the milk at lunch, oh yeah, milk, that's nasty, dropping the pencil for the 15th time, or getting squirted in the face by the water fountain. But anger doesn't fix the problem. It usually makes it much worse. What can you do to cool off? Take a deep breath and say a little prayer. Ask God to cool your temper and simply show you what to do next, like mop the milk up, pick up the pencil again, and wipe your face. Learning to let God help you keep your cool during the little stuff makes it easier to keep your cool when the big things come round. That's really good advice, isn't it? I know that I used to get really angry if my kiddies would spill a drink, because it makes such a mess and it seems to go everywhere. But slowly I have learned that it really doesn't matter, and if I'm angry or not, I still have to clean it up and I still have to fix the mess, so may as well not be angry. But things do make us mad, don't they? And it only makes things worse when we get angry. So it's really good advice. Just take a big breath when things get too much and ask God to help you, and then just do what needs to be done. So our prayer today: Lord, when little things and big things make me want to lose my temper, help me, Lord, not to sweat it. Remind me to ask you what to do instead, in Jesus' name. And how great, fascinating fact. Do you want to hear something crazy? Hippos, this is cool. Hippos have pink sweat. Special glands in their skin put out an oily reddish pink liquid that is sometimes called blood sweat, but it's not blood, it's just the colour. This sweat isn't for cooling them off though. It's a moisturiser, an antibiotic and sun cream all rolled into one. As it turns out, hippos have really sensitive skin. Isn't that cool? Imagine if we had pink sweat. But then you'd never need to buy a moisturiser or a sun cream or an antibiotic. Hippos must be really clean. That's cool. Imagine if we all had different coloured sweat. But anyway, how fun. Hippo sweat is pink. There you go. If you've learnt nothing new today, take a breath when you get angry, and hippo sweat pink stuff. Cool. So I will see you tomorrow for another fascinating devotional. Okay, bye.